Welcome to the Brand Icon of the Year Awards 2021. This program showcases entrepreneurs and professionals from the MSME sector for their contributions to the Indian economy and business ecosystem. Plug-in PR presents Brand Icon for the Year Awards to Vikram Singh Rajput, founder and CEO of Subhag HealthTech.
Hello, Vikram. Welcome to the Brand Icon of the Year program.
Thank you very much, Sunil.
Vikram, you have created a product which is apparently the world's first, and which helps couples in the private space to do what otherwise, for couple who are looking for having children, as to in their own space to do the IVF. Tell us about what the product is all about.
Yeah. Thank you very much, first of all, for inviting me. So essentially, if you see, Mr. Sunil, that uh, there are 68 million couples who are infertile worldwide, and only in India there are 30 million couples per year, and this infertility is increasing at the rate of 17% year over year. So every fifth man is having this infertility problem, and out of this couple's problem, 50% comes because of the male infertility. So to solve the male infertility, the first line of treatment is called the IUI, intrauterine insemination. As of now, intrauterine insemination have been done by the doctors, essentially in the IVF clinics. What we have invented is we have invented the world's first home IUI kit. So it's a DIY kit where the couples will be able to perform the procedure on their own in their privacy. And the one most essential problem what we are solving, if we just talk about the Indian market, is that there are only 8 lakhs MBBS doctors available. 4 lakhs are the Ayurvedic, 2 lakhs are the homeopathic doctors. And then out of this, there are only 40,000 gynecologists, and in that there is only 550 IVF clinics. So 3 crore population of the infertile couples versus the 500 IVF clinics. So there is a huge demand supply gap, and also it is out of reach of many people because the IVF cost a lot. It will cost a 1.5 lakh to 3 lakh per cycle. So we are bridging this demand supply gap, and at the same time, no one wants to announce that he is infertile, right? Essentially, so people want the solution at their own privacy, and that's what we are doing.
So one of the questions that will be asked in the use of something like this is, the safety of the couple, or even the efficacy of it.
Yeah, that's right. That's a very good question, and essentially this is what any medical device company has to take care. And essentially it is being taken care by the regulatory body. In India it is called the CDSCO, and in US it is called the FDA. And Subhag HealthTech is actually built upon the huge R&D done in the IIT. So I come from the IIT Kharagpur. Our co-founders are also from the IIT Kharagpur. We have done R&D in Germany, so I'm based in Germany. So we did take care of this all certification. We have this ISO 13485 certificate, which essentially guarantees you the safety and at the same time the efficacy. So if I talk about the efficacy, essentially, if the husband and wife both are healthy, then the chances of conception is only 20%. So that means that is a God's guarantee that in the one cycle, 20% chance, right? And when you repeat it multiple times, then the chances increases. So in IUI procedure itself, the efficacy lies in the range of 20 to 25% if the woman's age is less than 35 years. So we are not the inventor of IUI procedure itself. We are the inventor of the we brought the solution from doctor's hand to the unskilled person hand, right? So the success rate is still depend on the procedure itself, because the procedure demand you to perform step 1 to wash the sperm, and step 2 to inseminate the wash sperm inside the uterus. And this is what our device is able to perform and do.
Do the couples need to have some amount of initial training or learning before they can self administer the process, and what kind of instruction manual or training that you provide?
Yeah. We did take care of this, because we know that that is always a challenge. So uh, the design itself is, let's say, called idiot proof design. And we our insemination device is inspired by the menstrual cup, and the women are already using the menstrual cup. The device doesn't go inside the uterus, it goes only into the vaginal canal, where women are used to use the thing, so they don't worry about the insemination itself. And the washing of the sperm is like an automatic washing machine. So you press the one button, you get the wash sperm, and then you can do the insemination. There is many videos in all the regional and English language we have created to to educate the couples. And at the same time, Subhag HealthTech also provides the counselors on the call. So if someone is buying the product with the Amazon and with our device, with our website, then we have a counselor who would guide them how to use it if they require. Otherwise, the video itself is quite sufficient.
How many couples have successfully used your product?
We have launched our product in May 2020, and as of now, we see that we have 35 to 40% success rate, anyone who has used the product for 3 times. So success increases as you use it for multiple times. So what we guide, what we claim, let's say, we based on the papers and the research, what we have done is that if someone is using the device after fifth to seventh cycle, they would be sitting on the 60 to 80% of the success chance.
Plugin PR presents Brand Icon for the Year Awards to Vikram Singh Rajput, founder and CEO of Subhag HealthTech.
No, this is fantastic. Essentially, I see that everyone goes with the 4 stage of the motivation in the life, right? The survival, then they look for the respect, and then they look for giving back to the society. So Subhag HealthTech is kind of a social impact making startup. We are also supported by the Tata Trust Social Alpha, which is a social impact making incubator. So we see that there is a many story that we, when they become successful, they give very good blazing, and we are really happy to see that people who are not able to conceive because of the cost of the IVF or because of the availability, right? It's a 5,000 rupees per cycle versus 2.5 to 3 lakh rupees. Huge difference in the price. But in the end, the outcome is same, right? You are getting baby. And also in the privacy, you are also keeping. So we are super excited with this. And all the recognition is giving us the motivation to go to the next step. So that is really fantastic. Thank you very much.
Finally, My Startup TV is a channel for startups and MSMEs like yours. What is your opinion about My Startup TV, the way we are presenting and carrying stories of entrepreneurs like you?
This is a fantastic initiative by My Startup TV. And in the end, all the founders, right, they give lot of motivation and appreciation to lot of people. But at the end, in the their own room, they also require some kind of dopamine, right? And company like yours, program like yours, give us that dopamine, that at least the work what we are doing is also getting recognized, and that's the appreciation which will always give us motivation to take the next step, right? And this is fantastic. This is very good, pretty much needed in the Indian market now, because a lot of entrepreneurs are coming coming up day by day, and it's very lonely journey where the founder has to take long journey where he has to always keep a smiling face, but there are a lot of things are happening in the behind, right? And this kind of programs and recognition gives the boost up.
Thank you, Mr. Vikram. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you on our some of our panel talk shows. Thank you.